All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this presentation. It's the BOP. It's a Sunday. It's the 27th of October 2024. You know, we are just 2 months away from the end of the year, and APLGO is continuing to do wonders, bringing you this business opportunity, saying to you, look, here is an opportunity for you to say, how do you land in 2025? Remember, things do not start in a new year like normal people. You start the previous year in preparation for the new year. So for us who have been at this, we want to end the year on a high. So in all that we are trying to do, we are bringing you this opportunity, which is APL, APLGO product line. This is a powerful couple. Big up to you, sir, Sergey Kulikov, and your wife, Olga Kulikova. You know, for every business opportunity, for every business that is out there, you want to make sure that there is someone that is doing the driving force. Yes, we are the soldiers on the ground, making sure that everyone is taking this opportunity. We are bringing it to you. We do not want anyone to say, well, I didn't know there was an opportunity like this. But the brains behind the scenes is Sir Sergey, is making sure that from the young age of 17, imagine you are a 17-year-old and you start making wonders. You start making dollars. You're going to your millions, you know. So this is what we are trying to do here in South Africa, here in Africa, to say, look, for the young ones especially, when you grow up, you know that unemployment is rife out there and things are not going so well. Even if you are saying, I want to start this as a side business or whatever you call it, but we want to say opportunities are out there. We know a lot of people that started this business as a side, but now it's their main source, you know, because there is life in there. And what better way it is than to go on a product-based business, a business that you know that you are changing the world one sweet at a time. You know that you are giving someone a sweet, that person is enjoying the sweet. And guess what? The bank account every single day, every single week is also ding, ding, making sure that you are getting those monies that everyone is looking for. So, you know, we appreciate these people because this is basically what we have in store for you. I will share more information as we go along. And someone can say to me, but Ndyebo, why APLGO? You know, there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of businesses. There's a lot of businesses out there. Why would I go for APLGO? Well, I can tell you a couple of things. But for the sake of time, because remember, we can always share as much information as we can, but also we don't want to do what you call information flow kind of thing. But this is our company that has been rated in a lot of ways because, you know, when you are doing the right thing, we always say it's not us that will says we are doing well. The public out there will be telling us how we are doing. You are talking about a company that was the first in direct selling. You know, it's the first of its kind because you want to make sure that when it comes to direct selling, which is what we do, you know, the concept of MLM, multi-level networking or network marketing, however way that you want to put it, because you do not find our things to a normal retail shop. You find it from distributors like me and you know. So we want to make sure that as we continue to buy these products, we sell these products, you know, and people come back for more, for more. Then you know, because people are coming back and they are seeing value from what they are buying. And also you are talking about a compensation plan like no other. Go and redo your due diligence and ask yourself, look, out of the network marketing that are out there in the industry, how good are they paying? And then you'll start to see that, look, 63% comes to us as the distributors. How good is that? Now, on a scale of 100%, when a company pays you the majority of the money, what is that saying? You know, because it says, we appreciate that you guys are the foot soldiers. You are the one that are making the pots. You are cooking the pots. You are making sure that this company runs. And by so doing, we want to give you as much support as possible. We want to pay you handsomely. That is why some of us are smiling every day, every week. And we want to make sure that in our teams, a lot of people also are experiencing that. A good friend of mine will tell you that it's not necessarily about you, but it's about the lives that you are changing out there. And to see the people getting well and to see the people changing their financial situation, because we all need to have that boost. And thirdly, you've got the top immune boosting product. It's not a Fakimali Zobona kind of a setup. No, you bring in your money, you get your products, you start getting well, and you says, I can do much more from this company. I can have the products that are helping me and the family. And guess what? I've got also a business mind that I can take this forward and be able to grow something out there. A lot of people have come to join APL since we started 3 years ago. And we want to make sure that we can continue to change, because we are in here for a long haul. You're not a company that is here today, tomorrow is not there. You want to have a sustainable company, a sustainable business. So these are some of the things that I'll talk about, triple A plus, we ask someone who says, but what is that? When you talk about credibility, these are some of the things that you must look at in any company. It's not a matter of the product or only you need to have, I always call it a hand in glove, which is what I'll talk about also. You need to have everything that talks together. You need to have something that that it ticks all the boxes as you are continuing to do your DD and want to make sure that you've done your analysis and everything. And when you run with this company, you will see wonders. These are some of the things that I want to share with you. As we go on, this slide for me, it sums up everything. If you were to see this slide, you understand that, okay, this is the hand in glove that I'm talking about. Because we're talking about systems. They need to be there. You talk about management. I spoke about the founding member, as well as Dr. Kulikova, who is behind the scenes and making sure that all these that we see which are also, we have products. You already have one of our products, which is Grow, being one of the best in the world. So this is how we want to start events and travel. What will be the company without traveling and event? Because as much as we are working hard, as much as we're changing the world, we want to have fun. We want to go and see the world. You want to go and experience dollars, euros, pounds, yen, all of this type of currencies that are out there. Something that you enjoy. I always say, if you are doing something and you are not enjoying doing what you're doing, then you're not doing it right. Let's learn. And at APL, when they come to opportunity, learn a lot. Every single week, there's always something that you will learn. So if you're a person that knows that you're passionate about self-improvement, you are passionate about making sure that you can grow as a person, because no one stays in one place forever. You need to continue to hone your skills. You need to continue to grow so that you show yourself that, listen, look where I am 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, beginning of 2024. Now we are in the 10th month of 2024. Now, what have you achieved thus far? So these are the type of things that I would look at you and says, we will help you to get out there. Look at the thing in front of you and tell me which company will be doing this much. And for us, self-improvement, making sure that as you come, it makes sense to people out there. It makes sense. We want to make sure that you continue to build those skills. On a Monday, you've got a WhatsApp presentation. Remember, now we are on Zoom, but we understand that other people, they prefer what they are used to, because everyone is communicating on WhatsApp on a day-to-day basis. Myself and leader Jules are doing the pods on WhatsApp. So continue to send your people on the WhatsApp presentation, because at least they are getting some more information. They are getting other things, they are asking questions, they are making sure that they get as much information as possible. They come back and say, wow, I listened to that thing, I looked at the pictures and things and the voice notes. So I'm in, let's talk. You know, that's the type of thing. But on the Zoom setup, today is just a highlight of the whole business opportunity. But on Wednesday, we'll be talking details about how these products are helping our because remember, as people are getting help, you also getting testimonies to say, you, my mother had this and now she is fine. She had arthritis, now she can stand up and want to clean the house, and someone could not walk, or someone had diabetes, injecting themselves with insulin. Nowadays, they're not injecting themselves. All those type of things. That's the type of things that we want to change out there. On a Thursday, we do what we call successful partner start. You don't join APLGO and then we let you be. You join APLGO, then we make sure that, look, come on board. Let's give you a rundown in terms of what to expect. What is it that you need to do as you are starting your business? You know, we've got a knowledge, a wealth of knowledge from all our leaders at APLGO that on every single week, they continue to share their business. They continue to share experiences and also to show you highlights of what is it that you can quickly do so that you can start realizing the financial gains and how to build your business. You know, there is nothing that beats experience. On a Saturday, you want to make sure that you can be able to look at your back office. You can be able to look at how does this compensation plan like no other. You know, Ndyebo, I heard you saying on a Zoom presentation that this thing is paying so much, you know, but I want to see as I'm starting the business, how can I maximize on the compensation as much as big up the mentor, Natalia Busoy, all the way from Moldova. She makes sure as the mother Africa, she is taking care of Africa as well as the South African team. Well, I'll label ourselves the mother continent. So she makes sure that on a Saturday, she can be able to see you through and say, well, you did go through the water presentation, did go to the product presentation, attend the beta products. Don't stop there, do that weekly. Well, on a Thursday, you go to understand and how do you successfully start and put your ducks in a row and have your goals and stuff like that. And then let's say now, somebody's up here and says, this compensation plan is one of the most highest paying compensation in the world. How do you make it practical so that we can, as easily as possible or as quickly as possible, to start seeing those financial things that I was talking about? And then on a Sunday, which is what we're doing today, we are saying to you on a Sunday, before you start a new week, let's start giving you this presentation so that you can have a lot of people are looking at opportunities, looking at on board, and you say, listen, this might be for you. You know, so we give you a high level lowdown in terms of how the business operates, who is behind the business, and how we get compensated in this business. That's exactly what we're doing here. So all of those leaders are continuing to do this massive information. I call them our selfless leaders because these guys are doing the thing for us on a week basis with no fail. You know, so let's learn to appreciate our people. Let's learn to understand and make sure that we've got those books. You know, I always tell them, make sure that you've got your APLGO book where you are writing on everything, where you can be able to check how I'm doing, what, so that you can get let me go back to a certain date and see how the improvement has happened. And also now, remember one of those companies that has got a South African office. We have our office in also take out, because you've got a lot of companies that will come and says we are available, but where can I find you? No, we are online. You can do everything online. We understand technology is there to make life for us, but we also want a physical, go to the office and go and at the management team and go and experience the staff, get the products and walk out of there. And if you want to meet with them, you can still meet with them. But guess what? I call myself, I'm a global citizen. APLGO is my family. APLGO is my workplace. It allows me to go and talk to someone in Italy, in Ghana, in USA, over the world. As you can see there, we are saying expand your business geography. You know, I'm taking you back to school now when you use geography. But here, I'm saying to you, I want to help you. We want to help you build your business all over the world. And these are the locations where we are currently at. Can you see that color? Nice color that is in orange. And Sergey Kolikov together with our resident vice president. It's trying to make sure that we also grow that African market. Can you see? Look at what colors you see in there. You know, look at South America. You know, so at the end of the day, we want to make sure that the whole world, when you talk about APLGO, because we can catch what we are bringing on board. And now let's look at the APLGO products. What is it? Because some what is APLGO? Who is behind APLGO? How does it work? Is God this hand? What to speak? But what are you bringing on the table so that I can be able to take to the people? And I say to you, number is 18. And the products are all in front of you. It just depends on you. What is it health-wise that is a challenge? You know, you can think of a gogo that is not able to sleep. You can think of a girl child that has got menstrual issues and cramps and all of that. You can think of someone that wants to lose weight. You can think of a child during this time of the world, of the year, especially in South Africa. I'm sure it's like that all over. We are now sitting for exams. You know, so we've got products that will make you focus and make you give you that boost in terms of whatever that you are studying. You want to be beautiful, you want to have good nails, you want to have hair. We've got a product for you. You know, you've got a liver problem, you've got a kidney problem, all those type of things. We know we've got a product to set you up. You are always in pain. You always have challenges somewhere. We say to you, come here. Either it's arthritis or it is headache that does not want to end, or whatever the case may be. Let's help you. You know, you've got a stomach, you've got gastro issues, intestinal, all of those type of things. You know, we've got a product for you. You've got a big heart, a small heart that is trying to do the work of a normal heart. You've got a distribution of the blood issues, circulation, and all those things. You know, you're feeling like you are under a rock. You do not want to talk to people. You just want to be alone. And your mind is just not at ease because of all the things that we are going through. We've got a product for you. You know, you have, you know, sometimes you wake up in the morning, but you don't know what is wrong. Why do I feel something is off, but I don't know what is happening? APLGO can give you a sweet, my dear, and to say, take this sweet. It is going to be able to go and find what the issue is. And in no time, you'll be able to be fine. And guess what? You will not even remember the fact that in the morning when I woke up, I was like this, because those things, they just go away. This is what we are trying to talk to you about. You know, if you are a man, you've got manhood issues. Either your prostate is enlarged, or either in the bed, magic is not happening nicely. We've got you covered. All is well. You know, you've got your health related issues, especially in your lungs. You can't breathe nicely. You are blocked. You've got all of these things. You know, we've got a product for you. So all these things that I'm talking about, you want to make sure that your health is top priority. Because for me, your health is your wealth. There is no way that you'll be a millionaire, you'll have lots of money out there, but you are in hospitals most of the time. You're not enjoying the finances that you have accumulated over the time, you know? So what is the point of that? You've got your money in your bank, but most of the time, every week you're in hospital. Or whenever you are going for a checkup, the doctor will say, hey, I'm worried about your BP. I'm worried about your cholesterol. I'm worried about this and that. Come closer to us. If you are worried about any of those type of things, let's share a sweet with you and watch the difference that it will make in your life. Thank you so much. This is for me the highlight of all of what we are dealing with. But also we want to allay the fears because we've once heard that, look, I'm finicky. I don't just take anything. And then we say to you, look, we are transparent. When I say I'm a global citizen, when APLGO says that we are taking this worldwide, and I say to you, come to me, speak about kosher. Come to me, speak about the fact that you halal, you know, go to the different continents and be able to say anyone can take our sweet. It does not matter the religion, the region, the anything. Our sweet are comfortable. You can be able to enjoy them, and they are sweet like this sweet. I didn't know that it was this nice. You take another one, say, this one is even better. You know, that's the essence of it. Because remember, who does not enjoy a sweet? Over 95% of people worldwide have got a sweet tooth. So now, big up to you, Sergey Kulikov, again, because you've taken something, it's a niche. You've taken a sweet and you've infused all these medicinal, and you wanted to make sure that, look, here are all these organic that are in our sweets. Now I'm talking about herbs. You know, I'm talking about natural stuff. So you have nothing to worry about. You know, someone once said, "What this guy? What are you talking about? You are giving me a sweet, and yet my doctor says that I'm diabetic. I should not eat sweet." And I say, "Rest, my leader, rest. This sweet has got nothing additional in terms of sugar, because nowadays." The whole industry, how it happens in the retail is that they throw sugar at everything. And if it is sweet, you'll say it's nice just because it's got sugar. But also you don't know what else is there. That's why we are all struggling in one way or another with certain things that have happened over time. So we are saying, let's change the environment. Food and Drug Administration in the whole of America, we want to say, you know what, here is something that they've looked at and it says, okay, big up to you, APLGO. You are on the right track. You are doing things. Because look, one of the hardest markets to get into is the US market. So when you have a rubber stamp of FDA, you know that, oh, I know, Yazin, we are good to go. But guess what, guys? I am in South Africa. And I want to make sure that everyone in South Africa will also be at ease and to say, well, we've got international accreditation, but also in South Africa, guess what? HPA is in the house. So we want the Health Products Association of Southern Africa. Every single year, they go and they accredit us to say, you're doing the right thing, and here is a certificate that you can put out there. People must know that our products are safe to be consumed and the likes. Now, here's another tick of the box that I want to share with you, because a lot of companies are dependent on third parties out there. Third parties, what do you mean? You've got a product, but you don't manufacture your own product. You are dependent on that company. And that company now wants to raise cost. That company now, there's something happening. Things are not going well. And guess what? That affects the delivery of products. That affects the pricing of products and everything like that. But at APLGO, Shem, Sergey Kulikov, once again, you are cooking the pots all the way from Mother Russia. Mother Russia, eh? So we are saying in Russia, in Moldova, there are two plants that are making sure that we are doing this and we are distributing throughout the world. You know, things are much easier for us. And APLGO was born on the 11th of November, which is the 11th month, 2011. At 11 p.m., at 11 minutes, at 11 seconds. Hey, my daughter. That is exactly a visionary that will say, I want to make sure that when I put in this launch, it says 11 of the 11th of the 11th year at 11, 11, 11 seconds. You know, so that is what we are talking about. And obviously, as I said, next month is a big month for us. We are celebrating our 13th birthday worldwide. In South Africa, we'll be celebrating our 4th year to say that we have been here. We want to do things. We are going to all of these provinces. We are going to Witbank. We are going to Limpopo. In Polokwane, we are going to KwaZulu-Natal in Newcastle. We are going to Free State in Bloemfontein. We are going to Rustenburg, Bokone, Bopirima in the house. All of these 5 places have been selected. Make sure that you do not miss out. When we do events at APLGO, we do events like no other. You want to make sure that you are there. You want to make sure, most importantly, you cannot come alone. Hey, you bring your family, you bring your friends, you bring your people from church, your colleagues, whatever it is, but bring whoever that you can bring so that they can come and see what you've been raving about. What is it that people are talking about in here? But now, let's go and says, we are opening a new world of opportunities for you. And APLGO is going to do that for you. How is that possible? Now, I've spoken to you about the company, APLGO, where it comes from, what has it got, what boxes is it ticking? And I've spoken to you a bit about the products that are cooking the pots to make sure that, look, this is the foundation. This is what we are talking about at the end of the day. But now I'm saying to you, here is a compensation plan. What do I mean? Here is money on the table. And whatever that, as you were listening to me, understand that the importance of that 63% is that you need to do your level best not to leave money on the table. Because you've got all of these 12 types of earnings. Which company does that? I'll leave that question for you to answer at a later stage. But I'm saying to you, there are a lot of different bonuses that you can be able to get from APLGO. But I'll concentrate on the ones that you get as you are starting up. Remember, I told you earlier on that each and every week we are getting training. And these trainings will particularly be telling you, even Leader Natalia will be able to tell you more about all the different bonuses and how you can maximize on earning that compensation plan. Let's move on. Sorry for that. Yeah. Now, let's look at it. How then do you start? Okay, I've heard everything. I want to start, but tell me more. How does this compensation plan work? Then I say to you, look at a traditional business and says, if I want to start a business, if I want to start a franchise, if I want to start, it does not matter what type of business you want to start. But at the end of the day, how much money do you need to put up front to be able to start and to start seeing money flowing into your company? And we say, look, APLGO says to you, bring 375 Rand. Did you hear me? Bring 375 Rand. For our international market, bring $25. And then someone can say, you are joking. There's nothing like that. Sergey Kulikov is good like that. You know, selfless acts to say, look, we want to make this as easy as possible to start. Here's your $25. Here's your 375 excluding VAT. Now you want to be able to start. After you've done that, we're going to give you a state-of-the-art website. Which company will go and design and develop a website for you and give you for that amount of money? On top of that, and we says, you know what? You will be getting all the products at member prices. You know, most like in any type of a situation, when you are a member of something, you get a preferential rate, a discounted rate of whatever service or product. In our case, you get all our product at a discounted rate because we appreciate you coming on board to this family. Secondly, step number 2 says, now that you are part of us, you are a member. Choose from any of the packages that you see in there, your promoter all the way to your diamond package. What is it that you want? I always say, what is it that you want to be called? Do you want to be a promoter only, or associate, or builder, or mentor? You want to be a VIP, or do you want to say, look, I'm a diamond? Yeah, you know how hard it is to find that and how strong it is. So you want to make sure that, you know what, when you're blinging, people must see it in you that, look, that is why everyone that comes to APLGO, you want to make sure that you go as much as possible and be a diamond. You are saying this is now the mastermind. This is now where you have got to the top of the range. When you're buying a car or when you're buying a house, like, this is the top of the range. So when you come to APLGO, it does not matter at what level you're on now. Go, man, go, 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 go. Eventually land at the diamond range. So you can feel what people are feeling out there. So this is basically the very first way of how do you start at APLGO. Now, when you start, what is it that you get? We're saying to you, we give you what we call a start bonus. Other people call it a referral bonus. What does that mean? You refer this one, I pay you. No, now. Let's make it practical. Think about it. How many people here have gone to movies, have referred movies to be, you have to see that one is so good. Or this shoe I'm wearing, I got it at so and so. Hey, this haircut, go to that barber there. Hey, this, I bought it there. What do you get from referring that person to that business? That business is going to start milking it, start making money. But because of that word of mouth through you, they got more business. What did you get? Nothing. You are just being nice. Now at APLGO, we are redefining being nice with information to say, look, refer someone here. They can get their gogo, their mkulu, their uncle, their child to start being well. And what do you get? Ding, ding, at the back of your account. How cool is that? So for every person that you are referring to APLGO gives you what we call a start or a referral bonus. Now, it depends. The person that is coming on board, at what level do they want to go? Are they going to go at the promoter range, or are they going to go to the top of the range, which is the diamond package? So obviously when you are comparing, it's always beneficial. The higher you go, the more you get. So you are talking about a 10% at the promoter versus a 20% at the diamond range. So everyone is always looking towards that diamond package. Think about it this way. Would you want to be getting 1,500 for 1,500? Would you want to be getting a 10%, which is 150 rand? Or would you want to get in for a 20% of 45,000, which is 9,000 rand? Here's 150 on the side. Here's 9,000 rand on one side. It does not take a rocket scientist to know that everyone would say 9,000. So that is basically what APLGO gives you as an option, as you will be working with the individuals. But these are the things that we teach you. The nice thing about APLGO is that you can start anywhere and you can be able to upgrade yourself all the way up there until you get to the diamond range. Now let's look at a second bonus, which is what you call a group bonus. Eh? Remember, we've got a binary. Binary means two. It's like you're doing a bicycle, so you've got two legs, one on the left, one on the right. Now, APLGO says, well, traditionally, we know that people are having a binary systems out there. You've got a strong leg and you are paid on the pay leg. Fine. From our side, we want to remember earlier on, I spoke about maximizing the compensation plan. Ninary comes into play. Sergey Kulikov once again says, guys, you know what? I am very good at this. And I want to make sure that you guys benefit as much as possible. You can have a ninary, meaning 9 legs, instead of just a binary, meaning 2, where you've got your strong leg and you can be paid on all the other 8 legs. How cool is that? Who does that? It's only APLGO, baby. So at the end of the day, the group bonus says to you, everyone that is joining the business is joining the business with points. So either you are coming as a promoter, which is the $100 1.5 package, which is bringing 40 points, or you're coming again as a diamond, which is $3,000 or 45K, which is giving you 1,200 points. In whatever that you do, all those points, they come into your system. Remember, I told you earlier on that when you register with APLGO, you get the state-of-the-art website in there. And also one thing that I must mention, it's not only just the website, it's also you've got a shop, what you call your online store. Nowadays, we've got online stores out there. You've got customers all over the world. You don't have to worry about that. I have to ship the product to Europe. I have to ship the product to this company, to this place, on this place. No. You just give them your online store. They do their buying online. And then when they're sitting there in USA, in state of Florida, the package is delivered to them. All you see in your back office, oh, here is a bonus that I received because that person has bought on my online store. I didn't even have to send them any product. Everything just happens systematically like that. How cool is that? These are some of the good things that APLGO is like no other when you're comparing it with other companies out there. So this group bonus, just understand that you come on board, people are coming on board in your team, they are bringing points depending on at what level did they come in. So at the end of the day, at the end of the week, the system goes and calculates and says how much points are on the left, how much points are on the right. Now, the points that are on the left, if they are more than the points on the right, like you see in front of you, 3,000 points, meaning that that is your strong leg. 2,000 points, meaning that that is your pay leg because it pays you. So now you will be paid according to those points that you have on the right-hand side. So that is why you have that calculation there to say, you know what, we'll take 2,000 points and then we'll multiply by a certain percentage and multiply by 15 rand because that is how we convert a dollar in here. And then you get whatever amount that you get. That is the amount that will be coming into your back office. And every single week, without fail, on a Wednesday, APLGO is our payday. You know, how cool is it that you get to be paid every single week without fail? You know, a lot of people out there, a lot of companies out there, you have money, you can see it's in your back office, but it's not coming to your bank. And as long as your money is not in your bank, it's the same as you didn't get anything. You know, we don't see money at the back office to say, hey, I've got money. You must be able to have your money with you so that you can be able to do amabaga. You know, we've got things to do. You've got bills to pay. You've got a life to live and continue to grow your business and stuff like that. And most importantly, plow back. You know, so understand that this is what will be happening on a weekly basis, you know, so that you can be able to get your monies coming through. So daily, you will see all of these points coming in. This one is joined. This one is upgraded. At APLGO, all of those information, they matter. Either someone is new and they bring coming on board, or someone started last week or last month. Now they want to go to the next level. You know, every time you are upgrading. And the nice thing about the upgrade is that when you are upgrading from where you are to another level, you just pay the difference. Big up to Sergey Kulikov. Someone who says, I started with a 3,000 package. Now I want to move to a 6,000 package. No, my dear, you don't go and pay 6,000 again. Sergey Kulikov will say to you, we've already paid 3,000 to me. The company has got your 3,000 already where you started as an associate. Now give another 3,000 and then we'll combine it with that one. It is 6,000. It means now we are moving you to the next status, which is what you call a builder. These are the type of things that make me feel, I know here we are at home. Here we can see that this is what is called fair. And that is why our business is growing so much. So this is what we are talking about. And as you grow the team, we start to say, you know what, you need to make sure that we balance your legs. We help you with all of those things. I don't really want you to worry about in terms of how do you do and so on. But now another important matter here as I close on this is that the percentage that will be calculated here, it just depends. The person that is that is you. When you came on board, you are at what level? Because if you started and says, I want to taste waters, I want to start with the promoter package, which is 1.5. It does not matter how many points you've got. You see, this 2,000 points they are talking about here, they're going to take that 2,000 points and multiply it by 10% because when you said, I just want the bare minimum to just test the waters and so on. So you will also be paid with the best effort or your bare minimum that you are putting on board. But for someone that says, you know what? I want to be a mentor. I want to be a VIP. I'm in the top 3. I want to be a diamond. Then we says, this one is serious. So mlahlela ka 25% or 30% of whatever points that they have accumulated. Remember earlier on, I spoke about don't leave any money on the table. Now let's take it up a notch and to say, here's another bonus. Now this is the bonus that I always say, Sergey Kolikov is making sure that we are being paid for taking care of people that are in our structures. How often do you get an employment and someone is taking care of you each and every day, each and every week? No one. The last time you will meet HR is the last time that you go and sign your papers and what, and they says, welcome to this company. That's it. Now it's you and the work, and that's that. And the salary that was discussed and negotiated is what you will be getting a month. But at APLGO says that you can increase your salary, you can double it, you can triple it, 10 times end of the year. All of that is possible through you. So this matching bonus says that, look, if I can be able to grow my business and make sure that my people are earning, so I'll give you now an example. My people are earning. Now the company will says, if you have made your team members to earn such an amount, we will also be paying you a percentage for making sure that you've done the right thing. And this is free money, man. Don't you think? Because you would think that when someone comes into the business, they want to just come on and they want to grow in the business, they want to push themselves and so on. But we are not all like that, right? So some people are self-motivated. Some people you need to work with them to a point where they're self-sustainable. So APLGO says that it does not matter how many people you have worked with, we can be able to show you that for whatever that you are paying, they are getting paid, a percentage comes through to you. Now look at this example in here. I'm not gonna go and talk about such big monies. Of course I know when you start on an average, but just understand that at APLGO, the amount of money that you make is really dependent on you. You can hit it every day, every week, every month, and maximize as much as you are working. Or you can just take the bare minimum if you are deciding to work in that. So all I'm trying to say is that the amount of effort, the amount of learning, the amount of support, we will give you everything that we can. But you need to motivate yourself to a point to say, I can achieve all of these things. How cool is it that you can come into the business and earn more than the person that brought you into the business? That is what APLGO is giving you. Everything here is just dependent on you. There's no one that will suppress you to say, no, you came in late and therefore you will never earn more than I corner. We don't deal with things like that. So look at it this way. Look at this example. You are bringing 5 people, and these 5 people are also earning 4,000. And we take that 4,000 and you multiply it by 20, because now that's your first level. And you say that it's 4,000 Rand at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, that is what we are talking about, to say, look, if these people can all come together at that rate, look at the money that will be coming to you. That's nice money for just 5 people. And then now you help that team to grow, to say, these 5 people I brought in can also do the very same thing with their own 5 people. Obviously, maths will say 5 came on, and then they brought their own 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. Now on level 2, you've got 25 people. They are doing the very same thing, earning that 4,000. Now we are multiplying it by 10% because of those 7 levels that we get at MBB, which is the matching MGB, matching group bonus. Now at second level, you are getting 10,000. The first level, you received your 4. Now you are getting a 10. That's already 14. Now when you move to the third level, your money is starting to increase. Can you catch my drift? Internalize this. All you are doing is supporting your team. As your team is earning, because the important thing is when people come on board, show them the business, show them products. While they're benefiting from the products, they can also start benefiting from the business. The more they grow in terms of their compensation in the business, the more the company will say, big up to you, man. Here's a percentage for you. And this percentage is not coming from you, it's coming from the company. Let's move to the 4th bonus, which is the uni-level bonus. Remember, we are a product-based business. In a product-based business, you want to make sure that because you are dealing with products, I always says, if it's long as pelilendli, you go and buy bread. If something that you are using almost on a day-to-day basis, you go and replace it. You replenish whatever that. If you airtime pelile, you replenish. If you data pelile, you replenish. Otherwise, what do you do? Okay, so APLGO says, look, as you come on board, you bought your stock, you started using, you sold if you wanted to sell, you shared if you wanted to share, you did whatever that was possible. But now, come end of the month, there's only one expectation from the company. Go and get a minimum of 2 boxes of the 375 range. That's all. So you are saying, oh, okay, so my motivation here is just to make sure that with the products that I am using or I'm buying for so and so, I'm just getting 2 boxes a minimum. Now, how many people in your team will be getting boxes? Or even more than the minimum? Because look, I've got someone that has got stroke, I've got someone that has got hypertension, I've got someone that has got a gout, and all of those type of things. So I need this and that. I've got a couple of people at home that have got certain issues. So I'm gonna buy this and that for them. And that is basically where those products are gonna come in, and the company will start paying you. Because it says that you are making sure that you are buying products, you are doing things right. You are making sure that you are assisting your people to say you've started. It's either you are upgrading. If you are not upgrading to the next level, go and get your products, which we want to call your uni level. Because you are sustaining your business. Your business needs to sustain, your company needs to sustain itself on a month-to-month basis. Again, look at what you see in front of you here. Any level from your promoter level, which is the 1.5 I spoke about, all the way up there to your VIP, which is your second last level, you are increasing in the percentage. Which company does that? Think about it. We are saying at APLGO, the more people you have in your team, the more we will pay you for all those numbers. If you look at example of saying you started with 5 people and then 5 became 25, 25 became 125, 125, 525, 3, 4, 2, 5. And then eventually you are at level 6, where now you have started from 5%, now you are at 10%. Now, when you've got all of those people at level 6, 15,625, which will happen over time, and it's not dependent only on you, but it's your whole team. And we said that you have moved yourself from 5% at level 1 to 10% at level 6. The more people you bring on board, the more you get paid. But guess what? You come in and as quickly as possible become the diamond. What happens? From the word go, your first level, all the way to your sixth level, all the way 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. Remember, we are not losing or leaving any money on the table. That is what we are talking about. And the nice thing about it here is that we've got what we call a dynamic compression. Hey, Mara, this thing. Hey, no, big up to you, Sergey Kulikov. He says to us, look, it does not matter what happens in your structure. So-and-so has got a bereavement and they're not able to do the business. This one is no longer there and so on this level, at this level, at this level. Guess what? When you have to pay, the company says, I'm going to compress your structure. Your first level, second level, all the way down will be put in there, you know. So people that were in the, let's say you've got someone that was in the 10th, in the 7th level, but someone that is in your 6th is no longer there. How are they going to take that one and move them up? So that's what I call you fill up the gap. You fill up the gap. So you will not have a situation whereby because you don't have someone there anymore, this one is not active or this one is not working or this one has got a bereavement for whatever reason. The company goes and compresses your so that you've got your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth level and you are getting paid for all of those things. That's our dynamic compression, which is working wonders because it does not disadvantage you as the person. So now think about it. You are paid your start bonus. That every time you are recruiting someone, everyone is coming on board, then you are getting something. You are paid your group bonus. Everyone coming on board is coming on with points and so on. They look at the strong leg, which one is got the strongest points. They will getting paid on the pay leg, which is the other side. So you are getting paid for that. Then you've got your matching group bonus number 3, to say, look, as long as your team is earning and is doing well and is growing and growing, we are also going to keep on paying you every time that thing happens, which is a very big motivation to all of us. And now here to say, look, you know, stock finishes. So when the stock finishes, you will just go and replenish the stock. The rest of the team is doing exactly that. And that also becomes another payment that is coming to you. Now, those are the 4 basic bonuses that anyone can achieve within a month of coming at APLGO. But it does not end there because we've got people that have been here for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and so on. To say, look, you've got what is called an activity bonus. You know, these are special bonuses now. These are rewards for your loyalty, you know. So every single month as you are paying, you're buying these products, you are replenishing every month. A year later, the company says, remember, you started in January, now we're in October. Remember, you started in September 2023. Now, you have finished a year with us. So now, end of September would have been a year. Now in October, we start paying you now a percentage of what you did a year ago. Eman, are you listening to me? We are making sure that you are returning that favor because you are loyal to the company. We want to make sure that all of that bonus now is coming to you to say, we appreciate what you've been doing in trying to support the business and support your team as you have been making sure that you're buying the products and so on. People are getting well because of you and your team and so on. So thank you. Here is a special activity bonus. And then also you can start getting your lifestyle bonuses. You know, when you're talking about rewards, this is what APLGO is giving you now to say, look, here's a bonus activity as well. You know, you are receiving this. I can talk the whole night. You know, APLGO money is just it's just cooking the pots. You know, I'm just worried about time, but at the end of the day, there is a lot that we can talk about, you know. But the nice thing I told you about is the fact that these type of things, we go and detail them for you. We go and sit you down and to say, look, you've started a year ago. Now this is what you'll be working. So what I can just advise you, I'm just trying to look at the time and move a bit forward. What I can advise you and do as much as possible now as you've just started, so that you can be able to stay in a year's time. I can see the work that I've been doing. And also, it's also starting to pay me. I can see the team that I've built. I can see how much they are earning. And I can see how the company is saying thank you for to me every time my people are earning. I mean, look, how many people go and give you an entertainment bonus? You know, you want to go and meet people for lunch and take out a networker from another company that wants to understand what you're doing. You know, you can go and buy them at any restaurant because you know that at the end of the day, you will be able to get that money from there. And to close it off, we are saying at APLGO, you are not just being paid from your team. As you continue to climb the levels, you know, you remember now we're talking about ranking. You move from manager to senior manager, director to senior director, managing director to corporate. Then you go to your national director, and then we says, look, here is 1%. Now someone can laugh and say, 1%, but it's 1% of what? Everything that is happening within the company. So at international director, that's just 1.5%. At premier director, that's 2.5. These are the things that are motivating to say, how much could you be making if you were to earn a 1% of everything that's happening within the company? So this is a lot of money that is just sitting here for you to take. The question is, are you going to leave money on the table, or are you just going to go and take everything? Because that decision is dependent on you and the level that you are starting with, or the level that you're going to quickly upgrade to. Then we start helping you to start ranking up now to all the different ranks that I've just mentioned, so that you can benefit as much as possible. So in closing, thank you so much for this opportunity. It has been a pleasure to be sharing this with you. Humble apologies once again for the technical glitches, but you know what? The show must go on. So this is more than just a business. For me, it's family. But to you, today, I'm saying we give you the best events, the best training. We give you the best compensation plan. We give you the best team to work with. We give you the best product. You know, sales and the wellness will tell you someone is coming now and then, because the products are benefiting them. And last but not least, we are a support system. Regardless of where you join, we are all working as a team. And with those words, I thank you for this opportunity, and I will be handing the ropes over to Leader Mina to close the show for us. Thank you so much.
Yo, Ndyebo, that was amazing. Thank you so much. I don't know if there's any questions in the chats. I know there was difficulty with sound, but I hope everything was clear as we went along. So thank you, Leader Ndyebo. If there are any questions, you can ask now. Or if you're all happy, thank you, Leader Ndyebo, for an amazing presentation.
Thank you. Thank you, Leader.
Maybe you can just go through some of the chats, Leader Ndyebo, if there are
Okay.
any questions in there.
No problem. Let me just check quickly. So I think while I'm doing that, I just want to appreciate again everyone. There's a lot of you here. I normally like to make mention of everyone, but yeah, there's a lot of us that have come on board. I just want to appreciate each and every one, even the ones that started with us and maybe due to networks they fall off and so on. So everything is highly appreciated. Let's see. Some of them were talking about sound. I'm hoping that it did come right. Let's see. Leader Paulina says we learn every day from different leaders, and every time it's like we are learning something new in leadership. Big up to you, Me Paulina, all the way from Botswana. Leader Sylvia, thank you. Leader Mama Kensi, thank you very much, leadership, for your passion. I live for APLGO. My leader is my family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Leader Portia, thank you. Leader Ndombi, Allah, thank you. Leader David, thank you, my leader. Leader Michael, thank you. Leader Quinette, thank you, Leader Ndyebo. Leader Glow, thank you so much. Leader Isekeng, thank you so much. Evelyn, thank you. Kua, thank you. David, thank you so much. Leader, that was awesome. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you, Leader Saloma. Thank you, leadership. Leader Bulelwa, thank you, Ndyebo. Leader Mambane, Dango, Dango to you. Leader David, your sound did come out right. Thank you. Dear Kanyo, thank you for the informative session. Leader Obed, thank you, leader. We enjoyed. Tandy Swa, that was amazing. Thank you, ma'am. Leader Ngowane, thank you. Leader Pesh, thank you so much. I think they have gone through everyone's. Oh, there's more. Okay, don't want someone to say, but you read others and you didn't read mine. Leader Ogra, thank you, Leader Njem, for your presentation. Mama Kensi, that's our APLGO husband. Yeah, it's an inside joke. A lot of people probably are laughing. Leader Bowe, thanks a million. Leader Bontle, thanks. Leader Comfort, thank you so much. APLGO. Thank you so much. Leader Yeta, thank you, my leader. That was great. Big up to you, Leader Yeta, all the way from Zambia. Leader Nomsa, thank you. It's informative. Leader Chiamo, great stuff, leadership. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, we really appreciate this. And in closing, once again, I just want to say we appreciate being us as a family. We want to make sure that we hold hands and move towards a common goal. We are gonna be closing a year soon. Let's be part of the celebrations, be part of learning. Let's start looking at goal setting for the next year. Let's start evaluating what we've done in this year. And for those new ones will know that you want to end the year on a high so that you can start the year running. Instead of saying, let me wait for January. You know, we need to start thinking differently as networkers and being part of this business. And as we're going to be celebrating the festive and all the other activities, let's make sure that we take care of our bodies, we take our sweets, and we all shall be well. So in so doing, thank you so much. Leader Nomsa, Tiamo, Leader Ayanda, Leader Ogra, thank you. Good night.
Hello, I've raised my hands. I'm not recognized.
Sorry, my leader. I almost went out. You can talk. I humbly apologies. You can talk, sir. Sorry for that.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to find out the PV point. Where do you
Yes,
get
sir.
it? You get it from the rent or from activity or from the people that are under you who are buying products.
From everywhere, my leader. So from someone that is coming on board, will give you PV points. The PV points will be going towards your starting bonus, will be going towards your group bonus. And obviously, when someone has been in the business for more than a month and now they want to start making an activity, they're getting points towards that activity. That is why you're getting paid also for that. Remember, I was saying APLGO also says at least buy a minimum of 2 boxes at 375 each. And while you do that, then we know that you will be paid for that amount.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other question? Sorry, my leader, I didn't see the hand and I didn't want to close anyone off. So if you have a question, we can take it. I know it's late, but if you can ask also on the group, you will be assisted. We've got very capable cadres and leaders that will be able to do this. Thank you so much. I see no other hand, so I will take it that all is well, and we shall call it a day. So have a blessed week. Start pushing, start moving towards your goal. You are the captain of your destiny. Let's move and see you next in the next sessions or close to you. Wherever the ship is going, you will find me there. So hope to see you there as well. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night, Leader Ndyebo.
Good night, leaders.